Welcome. I am Patrick Kozakiewicz, and this practice is part of the mindfulness meditation series of the book, The Mindful Response. Welcoming you to our open awareness practice, sometimes referred to as effortless meditation or choicelessness, open monitoring. It's a practice of really beginning to explore open awareness and this gift that we have of being aware of the vastness and all the thoughts and sensations, emotions, stimulus that's happening in our experience continuously, and beginning to explore and nurture our relationship with that without getting too stuck, without getting too hung up with what it is that's unfolding in our experience, within our awareness right now. And this practice may also support us in just getting a more gentler perspective. What's actually happening right now? Perhaps saying to ourselves, oh, this is here. Okay. How might I need this? How might I respond to this? Or whatever it is that you decide to say. And what I'd like us to begin with, as we're continually settling in and arriving, beginning to take a greater attention on breathing. Allowing the breath to settle, to find its own natural rhythm. Letting the breath, letting the body breathe itself. Doing our best not to interfere with the process. While being open to noticing how the body moves in response to breathing. And gently now beginning to expand your awareness, keeping some attention on the breathing if you like, and also noticing anything else that's arising. Thoughts, sensations, sounds, all coming, staying for a bit, and eventually going. And as the breath is breathing, doing our best not to interfere with the process of what's unfolding in our experience. Noticing as the thoughts arise, maybe even naming or labeling them. That's a thought about something in the future, or that's a worrying thought. And then as best you can, letting it go and coming back to just this open awareness. A sensation comes into focus. Okay. What's here? Some tightness, some warmth. And coming back to this openness. My mind gets pulled to sound. Okay. I labeled that sound and I'm judging it a bit. Interesting. And again, coming back to this open awareness. Exploring, also letting go of any ideas about what you think this practice or this moment should be like. And just resting with an awareness of how things are actually right now. Perhaps noticing if you are aware of how any changes in your experience affect the body or the mind. Perhaps there's a tensing up or a closing off or a pull towards. And in this noticing, as best you can, gently letting go of any judgment. Doing this as often as necessary. With a kind and gentle noticing, a kind and gentle awareness. If it feels supportive, you might even visualize or imagine all of the spaciousness around you. The space in between happenings or observables, between thoughts, emotions, sensations, sounds, tuning into that space. The space between each breath. Perhaps coming to the space between your body and the floor or the chair, even the clothes on the skin. If we were to zoom in on a molecular level, you aren't actually touching the floor or the chair. There's a little bit of space. In our open awareness practice, including the space. If we are to zoom out to the cosmos, lots of space. Less objects, less things. And if we are to zoom in on a atomic or quantum level, lots of space. Not a lot of things, not a lot of happenings, observables. Tuning in as best we can to that spaciousness. The spaciousness of our awareness. Allowing this all to come and go. As if you're watching a movie at the theater. Having both the ability to really hone in and focus on the movie itself and get caught up in it, but also capable to widen back out and realize I'm in the movie theater right now. Perhaps exploring just for a little bit of time, including a tiny difficulty or discomfort. Noticing what changes with our open monitoring as we bring in something with some discomfort, unpleasantness. Not trying to change it, not trying to force anything. Perhaps just giving it some room in your spacious awareness. Or maybe even breathing alongside or with it. And as you do, seeing if you notice any changes in the experience of that discomfort. Now inviting you to bring in something pleasurable into your awareness. It can be something subtle as touching the skin, sensing the breath, feeling the sun or the air on the skin. With each passing breath, just noticing, returning to a simple, clear awareness of what's here, right now, in this moment. And as we begin nearing the end of this practice, inviting you to bring more attention back to the sensations of breathing. Allowing the awareness of other things, happenings, observables to fade into the background. Finishing in your own time with some full, deeper breaths in and out. As I thank you for this practice. All the best.